Doesn't matter where I start, I'll always end up in the end again, again. Competing for your heart, and if I never win, I don't wanna be friends. Let me walk away, take my pride with me. You ask why I'm this way, cause I've been sticking around. I've been sticking around, but you still see life with someone else. I don't feel like that's right. You broke my spirit. I called you last night, but he picked up. Slowly but surely you're killing me. Remedy, I need it now. Where's your call? Where's your touch? I'm bleeding now. You can save me. It doesn't matter where I start, I'll always end up in the end again and again, again and again. Competing for your heart, and if I never win, I don't wanna be friends. Let me walk away, take my pride with me. You ask why I'm this way, cause I've been sticking around. I've been sticking around, yeah. But you still see life with someone else. I don't feel like that's right. You broke my spirit. I called you last night, but he picked up. Slowly but surely you're killing me. Remedy, I need it now. Where's your car? Where's your touch? I'm bleeding now. You can save me. Crying for you, letting these tears hit the floor. Crying for you, letting these tears hit the floor. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. You want me to let you fly, let you leave. You say you wanna spread your wings for some time. You say you wanna spread your wings for some time. I don't know if that's fair to me, and this is way too fair to me. And you're already prepared to leave, and that's why I'm crying for you. Yeah, crying for you, baby. Letting these tears hit the floor. Letting these tears hit the floor. Crying for you. Crying for you. Letting these tears hit the floor. Letting these tears. I thought I told you I was sorry. Yeah. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Thought I told you I was sorry. You want me to let you fly, let you leave. You say you wanna spread your wings for some time. You say you wanna spread your wings for some time. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's fair to me, and this is way too fast for me. And you're already prepared to leave, and that's why I'm crying for you. Letting these tears hit the floor. Crying for you. Letting these thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. I thought I told you I was sorry. Doesn't matter where I start.
What up, everybody? Just took a nice little big old dab. Gonna get Dre in here right now. He's waiting in the waiting room. Hope everybody's having a good night. Let's go. So tonight, Dre Izaya is coming on the program. We're gonna be talking about his new project coming out. I'm gonna let him explain it. He was kind enough to have me over to the studio today, and I got a full preview of the whole project. The whole thing is fire. What a great piece of work, from front to back. Super inspirational, and it's just always cool to see the finished product come from Dre, because he's got some talent, and we're going to talk to him about this project here tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and admit him in. Get this rolling over here. Hide the selfie, get the full screen. What's going on, man?
Man, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. I think they say something else one more time real quick.
Yo.
Yeah, I think we're good. Long time no see. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Chilling. What's up with you?
I'm just hanging out. Just had some dinner. Left
Yeah.
the dog out. Thankfully, he didn't go to the bathroom in the house.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
He was sound asleep when I got home, and he stayed asleep until like a half an hour ago. So
Yeah, okay.
He was chilling. Shit, man. Thanks for coming on again, and thanks again for having me over today to preview the project. It was really dope.
No problem.
I'm really excited to get into it a little bit, because I got a little bit of a preview in the background when we were there, but I didn't want to give too much of it away, because I wanted some of the content to feel a little more natural on this end. So I appreciate you waiting out a little bit on that, and go ahead and just tell us what the project is, when it's coming out. Give us a little background info.
Yeah, man. As far as the project, it's coming out Monday. The title of it is "I Fall Apart When They Leave." It's a love project. I had these songs for about, as I was telling you before, I had them for about I think some of them might be 2 years old. I had them for a while, and they were just sitting there, and then Navarro one day just hit me up yo, these group of songs you got sound fire together. And at the time I was just they cool, but it was just a bunch of ideas. You know what I'm saying? I just had sitting there, because around that time, not just around that time, just I was always just waking up, just making a bunch of music. And so, I wasn't making stuff, thinking of a concept for a project. I was just waking up, and whatever was inspiring me that day, I was just making it. And so, yeah, these 10 songs that came about, I just I would every day just think of them okay, these do sound kind of good together. And I've been wanting to put my foot down on a project for a while, because me personally, I just wanted to improve after Mary's Color so much. I just wanted to improve dramatically. And so I just made a commitment. I was the next time I do a project, I'm gonna really try to be real creative and actually make something that sounds good, and something that sounds like a piece of art. And so yeah, with this one, that's what I did. I just took the 10 songs and kind of I was just in the studio every day, just remaking the production, laying vocals down again, listening to mixes. I would just do that every day. And yeah, that's how these songs came about. And it's as cohesive as I wanted it to be. It came together as perfect as, I think there's some things that I can improve, of course, but it came together and it came together in the fashion that I wanted it to. It's a real true cohesive project for me. And so yeah, that's basically what the project is. And I didn't want to like sit on this project for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Um like I could have like waited and then just like uh got together like all types of like promotional stuff, like have like 3 to 4 videos ready
Mm-hmm.
and like what I'm saying, hella pictures to like upload all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, I was just like so inspired by it. I was just like, and then February was coming up. Uh, I was so inspired by the project. I was just like, I have to release it in February because I don't want to like, I wouldn't give it justice like if I released it after. I just feel like internally, like I just wouldn't be as committed to it
Mm-hmm.
at another time. And so February was kind of perfect for me. And it was supposed to come out like November, and then I ended up pushing it back to December. And yeah, I just in December I was just like still working on it really heavy. Like I was just like making new beats for it and like adding new drums and stuff like that, adding verses. So December came around and yeah, I was still working on it. So I just made a commitment, like I have it done by January. And we'll work on the mixes in January and I just add bits and stuff there. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was done by February because like that was I just felt like that's where it needed to be released. And I was gonna pick on Valentine's Day to release it, but the type of I guess I didn't want to do that because it kind of interrupted. Valentine's Day is like lovey-dovey, but the project it isn't in that nature at all. Like it's just like it's a whole different side of that. It's speaking up on the things that happen in the downfall of a relationship, or like when when the love is unrequited or whatever. It's just like always it's touching on like it's not touching on any of the good parts of love. And I feel like on Valentine's Day that's when you do that. And I feel like releasing it on that day, people would just be like, I don't want to listen to this right now. I'm probably going out with my boyfriend or something like. And so I was just like, cool, I'll just fuck up your Valentine's Day after. Wow. I'll fuck up your love story the next day then. And yeah, that's kind of what I hope this project does. And that's how this came about. Yeah, I produced all of it except for like my friend Rye. He has co-production on one of like the interludes. Um, and so yeah, I basically I produced everything. And yeah, and that's how this project came about. Yeah.
Man, that's fire. Anybody that's able to like produce and mix and do all their own shit is
I mean,
anybody
I
that can
didn't
wear different hats is just super inspirational, and that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I didn't. So like not I'm not saying I'm the best like engineer in the world, but like I do like study it and like try to get better at it. And but I did like mix it. I made everything sit where I wanted it to sit, and I just had my homie Ben come in and just like look over it because like I think he's better at it. He knows more like the technical stuff than me, and so. I had him come in and look over it, all the little mistakes I was making and stuff, anything that I missed, he would just come in and, correct it as best as he could. And I just send the mixes over to my homie Kenneth. And yeah, we just got those masters right here.
Word. You were
Right.
mentioning when you were kind of explaining the album a little bit that you wanted to improve from your last project. Where do you think your like one or two areas of improvement that you really focused on were?
For this project, I really I took more control of everything, I guess. Like I had control of the stems, I made sure the mixes was right. Um, I did all the production so I did all the recording myself. Um, it was just way more control this time around. And I kind of like worked in my own little world. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time I was working with like other people, which is not a bad thing. Um, I just I just feel like I know where I wanted things to sit, you know what I'm saying, sonically, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. And I just always knew that I was just like always scared to like take control of the situation. And so I just got I guess my confidence grew a little bit. And yeah, with this project, like I just believe that I can make great beats. I just believe that like I can make great songs. And yeah, it's just like a whole different like I didn't feel um like I don't have a doubt when I play this for somebody, I guess that they'll be like, "Oh, you're still like this is a bad song or whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel that way with this project. And even if people do, I just feel like me myself, I just love this project. Like it's just so good. Like when I cut it on, I don't feel cringy when I'm listening to it or anything like that. Like I'm just comfortable playing it. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I feel like the last one was like I was just like studying a song so much and like finding all the little mistakes where I could be better at. And with this one, it was a major improvement from that. Like I feel good about releasing this one.
That's awesome. Shout out to Nate. He's in the chat. Got
Oh,
Anthony
what's up?
and
What's up,
on
Nate?
her as
What's up?
well.
What's up?
He said you're a goat. I agree. It was kind of cool too. You mentioned as well that like all the songs weren't necessarily made like together around the same like at the same time or in the mindset that this is going to be for this project. So
Yeah,
how did you go about making them sound so sonically fluid? Because like I mean from front to back when I was there today listening to it, like it flows
I
like
think
I haven't heard another project that flows that smoothly in a while. Like it was
yeah, yeah, and I
flawless.
think man, a lot of like I knew like in the back of my head, like I think that's what like a lot of my like inspirations for like projects or whatever come from. It's like in the back of my head, like little ideas I have or whatever, or like little things I want to get better at every time. And man, just like listening to I don't know if you know him, but like Vlush, this guy I fell in love with, like, you know what I'm saying? His songs is
Hmm.
like crazy, like the sequencing was like super crazy, and it was just so fluid. And then Frank Ocean, and just like anybody that like Kendrick Lamar's albums, like anybody that knows how to make a good album, like I just wanted to make it like my thing to like have good sequencing, because like I feel like that's like a not a lost art, but like that's not something like that's shown often, I guess.
Hmm.
And I just wanted to take control of that. Like I feel like that's my favorite part of an album. Like when the sequencing is like really well, and like all the songs are like in order, or like a beat switch throws you off guard or whatever. Like those are my favorite type of albums. And they sound good. It's not like uh an idea that you was trying to stick, but it didn't really work. Like I wanted to make a great piece, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why when I even played it for you, like I didn't like you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go up to the computer at all. Like when I played it for you, I just played like the whole album. I didn't
Yeah.
the whole file itself. I didn't like go through and like, okay, then it's this song, then it's this song. Like I just let the joint play.
Hmm.
And that's kind of what I wanted to make. I just wanted to make something where you could just like, yo, this shit, just let it play. Don't skip anything. Like just let this shit ride. And yeah, that's kind of how that came about. And I think your question was with the production, as far as how did I make it sound good
Hmm.
even though it was different songs. I don't know, like I was just like when I put them together, like I could say like some days like I would feel like the songwriting had to be like a certain structure, uh as far as like going from each song, like I wanted to make the subjects go a certain way. um and then I could say like I just like want to make sure, when the songs begin and when they end, like it feels like we flipping like a chapter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to it's just little stuff like that I just always try to incorporate in my projects. And yeah, that's how those songs kind of sound so cohesive, I guess. Uh just making them like filling in little holes like where it feels empty, and like
Hmm.
what I'm saying, where it feels like this is weird, or just closing gaps in spaces and stuff like that. I don't know. I just had a ear for that. You
Yeah.
know?
What's been keeping you particularly motivated so far this new calendar year? 2020 was pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I know everybody's trying to get like a head start on this year, try to
Yeah.
get their get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
So is there
Yeah.
anything that's been keeping you motivated so far this year?
Um, I don't know. I just I'm always just like in the house like making music, or like I guess I can say I kind of see like what a project needs. Now I'm learning that more and more every day.
Hmm.
Like what is a rollout? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of still figuring that out. And it's kind of getting me excited because like now like going through this and like seeing like what I can and can't do, and like the potential I have, saying for like stuff that I could pull off.
Hmm.
Um I'm just excited to do more projects, I guess. My next one I just plan on like doing it like bigger than like this one.
Yeah.
Cause I know what I need. Like I got it all planned out and stuff like that. I'm just it's just like the patience thing. That's it. It's just waiting for time. I'm a stock up on. I mean, I'm ready to release more songs, but like I'm gonna let this ride out, and I'm gonna stock up on songs again and releases and stuff. But yeah, I'm just excited for my next project that I'm gonna be working on. That's
That's
what keeps me
awesome.
motivated. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Holy. I gotta figure out your real name so I stop calling you by your chat name over there. I appreciate you stopping by. If anybody has any questions for Dre, please send them through the chat too.
Yes,
Um,
yes, 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 yes.
that would be awesome. Haven't had a question from chat in a couple streams now. So if we get a question from chat, that'll be fire. Um, Shit. Let's see. What was your favorite song to make? Is there any particular one that you're like really excited for people to hear? I know the whole project as a whole is fire, but is there like a particular one that means a little bit more to you than some others on this project at all?
I think it's a song on there called "Wait Now, Baby,"
Hmm.
and it's like it's the second to last song.
Okay.
And it's my favorite because like it's so many layers in that song. If I'm not mistaken, like that's the most like I've done, I think, with a song. Have you ever heard No Saint?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, like No Saint, like I think that's another song like with so many layers because it's like the beginning part and then it's that second half.
Hmm.
That part that song has so many layers, but with this one it was kind of the same thing. Like I have fun like messing around and like putting a puzzle together with a song. And so I think with the song I'm talking about, it's so many layers and I guess I just put them together well, and the song came out kind of good. And yeah, I think I'm excited for everybody to hear that one.
Hell yeah.
It's hard to like explain and like tell you like how it is if you haven't heard it. So I try.
Word. Hey man, getting people ready for the ones to check out. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
We got a question from Nate. Actually, this one's awesome. He said that song "Lie to You No More" hit me home way too hard. Kind of seemed like you were
Yeah,
literally
that's the
in my
one.
head that day. How did you get so open and honest and translate that song or translate that into a song?
So the song they talking about, that came, it's called "Wait Now, Baby." That's the song I was talking about. And man, what's funny is like I had some friends come over and like listen to the songs too, and like they was basically saying the same thing, like, "Yo, I feel like you was making these songs for me," or like some shit like that. And so I think with that, I don't know. I'm just used to like recording everything, and so like if some if an emotion comes across, I just don't run away from recording. I try to like get it down, and then I guess with that song, it was just like that's one of those emotions that just landed, and the songwriting was just good for it, and yeah, it just kind of flowed together. Like I think for the most part when I'm writing, I try not to. I've gotten my practice in, and so now I know like I don't need to think as hard, you know what I'm saying, when I'm writing a song or whatever. Cause if it's a bad song, I just move on to the next one. And yeah, that was just one of the songs that I was able to get out. And yeah, I think it just all comes from not being scared to record whatever you have to say. And yeah, I just have a bunch of those songs. Like I could just like say whatever. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Amy, awesome. Thank you for giving me your real name. No worries about being busy with school. Appreciate you stopping by tonight. She has a question actually. You kind of covered it a little bit. I think Frank Ocean you said was a little bit of an inspiration. But were there
Yeah.
any other artists that influenced this project at all in particular, or like even from the production standpoint or anything like that?
Yeah. Like I said, Frank, this guy Blush, oh 07 oh Shake. Um, of course you can say like Travis and Kid Cudi. Um,
I got that
Kanye.
Cuddy vibe listening to it as well, man.
Uh, you can say like man, like Post Malone. Um, it's just the inspirations be kind of all over the place. Shit, Sway Lee, like it's just like I can go down like, cause I when I listen to music, it's just like I press shuffle on Spotify. Like I don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless I'm feeling like I need to listen, like if my favorite artist drop an album, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like Tame Impala drop an album, that of course I'm inspired by that. I listen to it like all the time. But as far as inspiration, I'm kind of like all over the place. And so that's kind of how this project came about. It was just like what I was listening to at the time and like the Franks and you know what I'm saying, the 1975 Travis, like all that. I was just like listening to that. Yeah, that's how this came about.
Oh yeah, Nate said he's got a second question that's not a question, but you're gonna get kidnapped and we're gonna cook for some days.
I'm down to cook. Yeah, I like cooking up with Nate. I feel like we haven't like cooked up for real though. Like we haven't like sat in the room all day and like actually like cooked up. But yeah, man, I actually like cooking up with my man because like I just know like he can throw on a beat and I'll be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I realize he like working like that. Like if I'm ready to work, you know what I'm saying, he want to work too. And so now that I know that, I'm kind of like more comfortable, like just working that out with him. And so yeah, it's always cool when I get to link up with Nate.
Hell yeah. Over the last year, with everything being shut down, things kind of being limited and everything in the city, when you're having kind of a shitty day, is there anything outside of music that you can turn to kind of brighten your spirits or get you back, maybe even back into the writing ways?
Mm, uh,
Or is it just straight up music for a go to for you?
like I have a week or two where I feel like I don't want to make music or like uh yeah, when I'm just like in a drought
Hmm.
where I'm tired for like a week or two, but like somehow some way I always just creep back into like I need to write a verse every day or like I creep back into some type of musical habit. Um I don't know whether that's recording, making a beat. Like I just always keep it up. You know what I'm saying? I try not to fall off. I always feel when I try to stop for a long time, I always feel guilty about coming back because I get frustrated. Like I feel like I'm weak again. Like I don't know. Like my skill has fallen off. So I try not to stay away from the studio too long.
For sure.
Yeah.
Can you just talk about a couple of the two singles, the "Broke My Spirit" and "Crying for You"?
Yeah,
Those ones are not going to be on the project. Can you just talk about those a little bit and maybe how they what is it? How they like tie into the project a little bit and maybe why
yeah.
they aren't going to be on the project?
Yeah, so Broke My Spirit was the first one and Crying for You was the second single. Um I just yeah, I made the songs around the times like, they was random just like the other songs, but they kind of fit with this whole idea that I've been trying to like enforce. But I was making a project and then like Crying for You and like Broke My Spirit was cool to fit with it. But like I just felt like I was forcing it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to make room for it when like there didn't need to be room for it. And then, you know, sometimes I would feel like it would make the project longer. Like I try to listen to it with the songs inside, and I just feel like nah, I feel like nah, it's too long. Now I feel like I'm thinking about when is this album over or something like that, rather than like, oh, what's the next song? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Just being, you know, it was just those questions kept like arising when I was trying to put them inside the album. And so they were cool, they was cool as fuck along. And so like I was just like, you know what, I just put them out before I released the album as singles. And yeah, I just like listening to them by themselves. And Crying for You like was really cool. Uh that was me and my boy Kendall's like first like co-production, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we record and work together a lot, but like it's rare that like we both make the same beat or whatever. And yeah, that was kind of how that one came about. And Broke My Spirit, uh that one was just like I made the beat one day. The beat was like fire, and yeah, I added my vocals, and then I asked Olive to like hop on for background vocals. And also me and Olive got a lot of songs too. So that was like that was around the time me and her were like cooking up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And she eventually like hopped on Broke My Spirit. And yeah, we got some joints together. But yeah, that's how those two singles came about. Broke My Spirit and Crying for You. It was just like they were supposed to be on the album. They came out around the same time, but you know what I'm saying? I just felt comfortable putting them out as singles.
Yeah. I thought the idea to find the snippets on one of your friends'
Yeah,
Instagrams was pretty cool. How'd you come up with that idea? Because that, as far as marketing goes, that was pretty ingenious. I think.
yeah. That wasn't even like my idea. That was Navarro's.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to keep the album a secret until like it dropped, because I just felt like the project was like I don't know. I believed in it so much, and on top of that, I didn't really care about what people thought of it and like how they would feel about it. I just thought it was cool as fuck, and so my whole thing was to like keep it, you know, invisible until the day. But I guess we was trying to like come up with ways to like, you know, market the project, because like I said before, like I kind of rushed this release, you know, not rushed
Mm-hmm.
it, but like it was kind of like we didn't. I told him like I didn't want to wait and prep for it. Like I just wanted to put it out real quick, and yeah, that was like no real like it was a marketing campaign behind it, but it was like no real one. Like I wasn't putting
Yeah.
like the extra strive into it. I just like was going off the strength that it was a good album, and yeah, Navarro just like he kept coming up with like ways all week or whatever to like make the project, you know, market. And yeah, that was just one of the ways to like get the people involved, because we knew like if they heard the songs, like they'd be like, oh shit, they'd be curious, or like, oh shit, like what's this and what's this a part of? And so that was just like one of the strategies he had came up with. And yeah, that's how that one came about. Wasn't too much.
Oh yeah. Another question from Amy. She was just wondering if at the beginning of the pandemic did you ever did you start in a rut, or did it make you more driven to make music more?
Nah, when the pandemic happened, like I've been telling people like cause like even before the pandemic, like I was just going home like every day and just like making songs.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of used to like being in. I will say though, for like 2 weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks. No, I just say like 2 weeks. Like I felt like I wanted to, you know, reach out to people and like, you know, be connected with people. But yeah, overall I was just kind of used to like being in the house all day and like just recording. I could still go for walks and stuff if I wanted to. So like I guess that was the good thing. But like yeah, for the most part I was kind of okay. Like I guess I recorded more music because I had extra days in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to go to work or whatever. But yeah, it was kind of the same for me. I'm used to like being in my own little world, just making music all day. And so yeah.
That's good. Already used to the settings. I am kind of a homebody myself, so nothing really changed on my end either. I just started doing more talking true stuff.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
actually forced me to be more creative
That's
because
what
I
I'm saying.
couldn't go
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
concerts and do shit, so I had to get more creative. It was kind of a
I think
blessing in disguise.
I smoke more weed, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. But
True.
I
Do you,
smoke.
do you feel like you
Like,
get more creative definitely when you smoke weed, depending on the kind and whatnot, or?
of course, but like
Yeah.
I wanna stop it. I had to like stop it for a while. I didn't want to depend on it. Like after a while, I kept feeling like, damn, I can't make a song unless I smoke a song. So for a while, I like took a break just to make sure like it was still me that was making a song. I wasn't being influenced by something else.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was the only like habit that like really increased. Like, yeah, I started smoking way more than I usually do,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah.
I got a couple branded questions for you. The roots on the tree. There's four parts to the Talking Truth tree, and the roots in particular represent your core values. Do you think you added any core values over the last year from learning through the pandemic and anything?
Core value. You said four?
There's just four parts to the tree. That's just the first part to the tree is the roots. So
Okay.
just any core value that you may
Okay,
have
okay.
added to your roots
Um,
over
I
this
I
over
think
this last year.
maybe discipline.
Okay.
I think I have a tendency to like jump from thing to thing.
Hmm.
Um, I think I'm just learning how to like stick to like habits, I guess, and like just not jump from mission to mission. Uh, I think yeah, that's my problem in the past. Like I want to do something and then like I scratch a whole idea or like I want to like leave it alone and abandon it. And I would never get anything done that way. And so now I'm just like working on being committed to like, completing things. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was kind of the discipline aspect of it. And so yeah, that's something I'm working on right now.
Oh yeah. Every time anybody comes on, I always got to ask them, even if you've been on 5, 10 times, what does truth mean to you today?
Well, for me today is creativity. I just think like that's when I'm at my best. When I'm just creating and like being abnormal or whatever. And so yeah, I really been making it a thing to like stick to that and not like uh let anybody like deter me from like being creative or like trying something new. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I feel like I've been successful and thriving because of that. Once like I feel like I need a box over me or something like that, like I always feel like I want to get out of it. And so but and that's with anything, like whenever I feel like I'm restricted in some way, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
I don't want to do it anymore. And so like with music, I'm able to continue to go all the time because I get to like try different things. And so yeah, that being creative, I feel like that's my truth right now. And yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Any final thoughts on the project or anything, or any final thoughts for the people in general?
Nah, I hope you guys enjoy the project. I hope, people love it. I'm looking forward to like I think with this people will see like what I'm capable of and like what my potential is. I think I still walk around with like a chip on my shoulder. I keep telling people that like I still feel like every project like I just gotta prove like I'm that guy, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm continuing, improving every single day. And so yeah, with this project, this will be like maybe a wake up for some people. Maybe it'll be like a reminder for like old people, like I still do this or whatever. And yeah, hopefully like people will like join along and like see that I'm in it for the long run and I'm fucking like just trying to strive and be successful. Like I got some cool ass ideas I want to execute and like that I'm gonna bring to life. I know I'm gonna bring to life. And I think yeah, it's gonna be cool if you like join along. I think it's gonna be an interesting journey because I'm trying to execute a lot of things. And so yeah, that's kind of what I have to say. The album comes out Monday. Uh I be forgetting the title sometimes. I Fall Apart When They Leave comes out drops Monday, not Sunday. A lot of people be like, "Yo, when is it dropping? Sunday morning?" No, it's dropping Monday. So it'll be out. Also, if you guys want like an exclusive, they could let me know like on my Instagram or whatever. We're giving out like a password for you to listen to the album on the website. So if anybody
Ooh.
want to listen, if anybody want to listen to the album exclusively, hit me up on my Instagram, and we can get that situated.
I'm going to go ahead and link everybody in the chat to the Instagram right now so it's easy for you guys to find. Go hit them up. Go follow them on there right now. And you'll be able to hear the project early and follow a dope artist. Like you said, follow his journey. Really awesome dude. Awesome grind. I appreciate you coming on again, man. Anytime
Yeah,
you
no
got
problem.
something, man, let me know. I'm
Yeah, I
always down
got
to
you.
have you
Yeah.
back on, bro.
Yeah, I
Always great
appreciate you for
conversation.
always letting me come through, man. Like every time. And I'm gonna keep trying to make the music like good as fuck, just so I can come here and say like, yo, this shit is raw as fuck. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep like striving to like make every like project or whatever
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
I'll be sure to keep pushing everything you put out, man. Keep it
Thank
up, and I'm excited for Monday, and I'm excited for you to get some feedback on it, man.
thank
I
you.
can't wait
Yeah,
for you to get that release feel going, man.
yeah, man.
I'll be sending you good vibes on that day for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. And I hope everybody in the chat have a great one, and I hope you have a great one too, bro.
Thanks, man. Until next time, we'll see you later. Stay safe, man.
Peace out. Peace out.
Later. Hey, that was Dre Izaya. That's my boy right there. Fellow Rogers Parkian. We out here in Rogers Park, Chicago, baby. Represent best neighborhood in the city, baby. Love this place. Fucking, I only had to walk 5 minutes to his studio from my place. That was fucking sick today, and I got to listen to a dope ass project, bro. Seriously though, Dre Izaya, hell of a workhorse, man. He does production, he does his own mixing, he does his vocals. Really awesome guy. It's so crazy, too, because I met that guy on the Red Line randomly on the way home from working a Cubs game a couple years ago. And just heard him and some other random-ass dude on the L talking about hip-hop music. I mentioned to them that I had kind of a hip-hop blog going, and we followed each other on Instagram, and it's history from there, man. He's been on my podcast 3 times now as of today. So always appreciate Dre coming on. Super appreciate his art and his music, his drive. He's definitely one of these people that are one of those truthers for real, man. He is the definition of what a talking truth artist is, and grinding out and making his art the way that he wants to do, no compromising anything for anybody, and building his own way. So that's super inspirational. I hope everybody took something from this chat. I hope you guys enjoy the interview. I hope you enjoy the content in general. And at the end of that, I had an idea. A lot of these core questions that I ask these guys, like what is success to you? What does truth mean to you? What are the roots? All that, the core values. I'm really thinking about trying to do like some in-person content with these guys and doing like a quick 60-second get to know you kind of a deal. So even with Dre Izaya, you've never heard Dre Izaya before. You want to know maybe what his interview might be like, and so you don't have to sit there for an hour and watch the whole thing, skim through the whole thing. You can get this 60-second clip of him answering 4 really quick questions that have to do with my brand and music in particular. If you guys think that would be a good idea, put a yes in the chat or something, or a tree in the chat, whatever. If you would fuck with that content, let me know. I think it would be beneficial for a couple different reasons. Like I said, people wouldn't have to go through the whole interview to get to know somebody. Then real quick, they could just get to know them. Like I said, quick 60 seconds to a minute 30. We could put it on Instagram TV, something like that. Still upload it to YouTube and whatnot, but it'd just be a quick get to know you kind of a video. I think that would be cool. First Listen Fridays this week. We got Marlon Craft release some new music. I'm super excited about this project, and I'm really honestly, I'm itching to listen to it, man. I'm really, really annoyed that I can't listen to it until Friday, but I feel like I really want to make some dope content for you guys, and First Listen Fridays can only happen if it's my first time listening to the project. So we're going to be working on that. On Friday, Marlon Craft, let me pull this up here for you real quick. He just dropped a project called How We Intended. It is a 17-song project, 48 minutes long. We're going to be doing a whole, basically an hour-long stream on Friday night to listen to this project. If you guys want to listen to it with me for the first time, that would be fucking awesome. I always love when people are listening to it for the first time with me. Really amazing artist right here. Another independent guy, very, very similar to Code of the Friend in the way that he goes about his business and promotes his shit and is an independent artist and everything. He's been around for 5-6 years now. 7 years, I think, actually. He's been going at it for a while, and this is his first, like, real big, full body of work. So I am really, really excited to listen to this. It's going to be kind of political. He's been calling out the government and shit lately. He had an interview on Fox News, I think, a while back, and they put him in a pretty good light as to how he was questioning things going on with the world right now. So this should be a very, very exciting album to listen to. I'm really hoping that we can get some people in the chat involved with this stream for Friday. So if you're here now, please plan to be here on Friday. It's going to be an exciting stream. I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are too. I've said it like 5 times now. I'm just repeating myself at this point. What else? Merch is sold out, guys. Not necessarily sold out, but it's out of stock. It is not being sold on the website any longer. If you guys happen to want, if you missed the shopping, if you missed the merch drop at all, we had a t-shirt and a sweatshirt both drop. What I'm doing is I'm ordering 1 small, 1 medium, 1 large, and 1 extra large each extra of each garment. So if for some reason you weren't able to grab one of those, I'm going to have one of each size for each of those things. So if you're wanting to grab one still, please hit me up on Instagram, whisper me on Twitch, whatever it is, message me on YouTube, I don't know. But if you're interested at all in any of the leftover Talkin Truth merch that we've got, please let me know. All of it is numbered. I think there's like 27 garments that are getting made. So each individual like t-shirt and sweatshirt will be numbered 1 out of 27, 3 out of 27. It's all limited edition merch. I'm pretty excited for that. So again, if you haven't got it, hey, it's okay. There's a lot of people that are broke right now. I completely understand. I'm in that boat as well. I'm fucking 2 months behind on unemployment. I just got a call back from them today. Thankfully, they said within a couple of weeks here I should see payment with some back pay on there. So maybe I'll have some money again here sometime soon. Don't worry about it if you can grab one. If you want to grab one, though, please DM me on Instagram or, like I said, on Twitch here. Super limited edition merch. Amy, I might even be able to send you one for free. Honestly, you've been a pretty good supporter of Talkin Truth. Go ahead, Amy, just DM me on Instagram. When one of them comes through, I'll just send you one for free. You've been a really big supporter of the stream and the Instagram and everything. So if you're still here, if you still hear me, go ahead. We'll set something up to get you one of the Talkin Truth pieces of merch, and we'll get that rolling. I appreciate you coming through and always supporting and everything. So, actually, that's why I got some of the extra merch in particular like that, was in case I wanted to do some kind of giveaway or something like that came up. So, yeah, shit. Amy's getting a free T-shirt. So we'll set that up on Instagram. Whenever I get the orders in and everything, we'll get your address and I'll send you one out for free. I'm gonna get some Talkin Truth stickers made up too. Anybody that ordered some merch is gonna get some stickers with their merch. Probably a handwritten note, some shit like that. I want it to be really limited edition, exclusive type shit, so when people buy it next time, they know it's kind of coming in a cool package and it's personalized a little bit. I appreciate everybody that supports the stream and supports the mission. I think I'm gonna call it a night for now. I don't have too much else to talk about. I appreciate everyone that came out. We're gonna see you on Friday for Marlon Craft. First Listen Fridays. Be sure to tune in. Hope everybody has a safe